all my problems at the door, pouring up. Soon as you think it's enough, they bringing more. Hanging on to what niggas told me, get your paper up. You work hard for what you got, they can never take it from you. All you need is a little patience, let me demonstrate. All my niggas in the game and talking cause we been through it. Rolling weed and raw papers, taking shots. Gin got me faded if I get back to your spot.
So Wiz Khalifa, nice to meet you.
Good to see you too, brother.
Blacc Hollywood came out 4 months ago and was #1. So how does it feel to have a #1 album?
It's good for me to have a #1 album because that was like a real goal of mine going into making this album. I had a #2 with ONIFC, #2 with Rolling Papers as well. So I really wanted that #1 and I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And lately you've been touring a lot. How do you manage to keep that pace? Record to tour, record and tour?
I'm always motivated, so it's kind of hard for my mind to stop working.
Okay.
Yeah.
With each project, it seems like you come with something different. Like in this album, there is a lot of new sound, like the sound with Nicki, and also the sound So High. So why do you choose put like new music, new sound?
I really like to experiment with different stuff, and my albums and my music are pretty much like a representation of where I'm at or what I'm doing or what I enjoy. So you get that through my music. You find out what kind of movies I'm into. You can find out what other type of music that I'm into just by listening to my stuff.
Okay. And what did inspire So High?
I get so high.
Other than marijuana, I really like the Ghost Loft song. I just heard it just in passing one time, and I felt like it was a really cool sounding song. And that's where a lot of my stuff comes from, is this musically I like it to feel a certain type of way. And when I did the song, it was more just like for fun, and I kind of was able to play it for my label, and they loved it and were like, yo, we need to reach out to the people, and we put it on the album.
Okay. But on the album there's also a song like more trap, like the song with Jay-Z, or the song produced by TJ Mustard. So is it a way for you to prove that you can do anything?
Not really a way to prove, but it's just a way to show that all of my sides. And Blacc Hollywood, for me, I intentionally just show different elements of my music that I think people really tap into. Okay. The trap element being one of them, with mixtapes like 28 Grams and just, you know, my harder, earlier music. I wanted to have big songs like that on the album, as well as big songs like the one with Nicki, or We Them Boys, or the DJ Mustard, You and Your Friends with Snoop Dogg and Ty.
Okay. What's the meaning behind the title Blacc Hollywood? Because back album it was like only Nicki in First Class. What's the meaning behind this?
Blacc Hollywood is a little bit less about color and more about who you are as a person. And the reason I use the color black is it's dark, it's in the shadows, and it's kind of looked over, and you know, people judge my crowd or my generation before they actually tap into their ideas and what they're really capable of. And I kind of wanted to empower people by starting with the judgment and ending up Hollywood, like with everything that you really want in life.
Okay. Yeah, you talk about this subject on the song House in the Hills. So can you talk about that song?
You make a little money, take care of yourself, and people start coming up with their handout. People take their stresses and make them yours. Well, that's just what comes with being a man.
House on the Hills is a real personal song for me. Lyrically, the beat was produced by E-Dan. He's my mentor and just like guidance counselor since I've been a kid. And Currency's on there, he's my brother. So it's a real emotional song just due to the people who made it. And then as far as the lyrics and what I'm talking about on there, it's a chance for me to show people a different side of myself, a different light other than just the fun-loving, you know, party guy. Just show them a real side and also a very lyrical side of myself too.
Okay. And in the song No Gain, you have a line when you say
I smoke a lot, but don't judge me. Probably wake up earlier than all of you niggas.
So are you bothered when people are judging you?
I don't really bother with it. I feel like it's my duty to let people know there's another side. Yeah.
But don't you play also with that side when you post a picture of your hair on Twitter?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I have fun with it, and the fact that I smoke weed and enjoy myself, a lot of people like to live through that, and they want that, they like to watch that, but I want to give people other things to pay attention to as well.
Lately you've been in a lot of situations personally, so what's your situation?
I'm happy. I'm just moving forward with music and my career. That's all I'm worried about, whether it be legal, whether it be anything else, whatever goes on in my personal life, it just motivates me to, you know, live stronger for my fans and to show them, you know, what you can overcome.
And you're not bothered about everything that happened on the news, on the blog?
The internet is the internet, and real life is real life.
Okay. 2 months ago, Ty Dolla $ign was in Paris, and he spoke highly about you.
Oh yeah.
And he said basically that you're a real nigga.
Yeah, Wiz is one of my greatest friends in life. He definitely changed my life.
Really?
And hell yeah. You gotta think about it, man. Wiz has like so many fans though, like, and of course I was already doing my thing, but what he did for me is, I feel like it was like that turbo boost, you feel me? Like, just about being a real dude, like, it's like when you meet other rappers and shit, like these niggas be fraud, like you can't go to their house and like kick it and like, like these niggas be like real like Madonnas or whatever, like not trying to diss Madonna, but like, you know what I mean? Just like the Michael Jackson or somebody. That should be crazy.
Yeah.
So it's rare that you meet like cool people like that. So I fuck with him like for real.
So what did you saw in him to want to join your label?
Same thing. Just he's a real individual and he's very talented and he's he can write, he can produce, he has a lot of great ideas, and people like that, I just like to align myself with them. And you know, he's always held up his end of the bargain, whether it was a verse or whether it was a beat or anything, he keeps me on my toes and he makes me a better artist.
Can you talk about the remix of Hidden Boys with Nas?
Now I've been in this game for a long time and I'm still getting money. I never give a rat a pass, it's the fattest ass that attracts me. How do I define nasty, ghastly? Explain Esco, plain and simple. With a red bone in a benzo, sipping EXO. From the Don to Godson, the Project Prophet, the live one. Yeah, the We Them Boys remix came up. I met Nas in Tennessee, I think it was. And I basically just had a conversation with him because in my mind, I had the idea of coming up with the remix to be two totally different beats. Since the first one was really club oriented, I wanted to do another side of me. And you know, I never did a song with Schoolboy Q, so I wanted to get him on there. And Nas is one of my favorite rappers in the world, so I had to get him on there. And when I asked him about it, he was totally with it.
Okay.
Yep.
You've been putting out music since 2004, so it's been like 10 years.
Wow, yeah.
So do you feel like a veteran, or how does it feel?
Yeah, I feel like a vet. I feel like I have a very strong catalog, and I have a lot of things to fall back on that nobody can really take from me.
And do you feel that people are underappreciated your work?
Nah, I don't feel like people underappreciate my work at all. Yeah. I feel like I put a lot of work out there and I do a lot of things out of love with no fear. And people scrutinize that, but they don't underappreciate it.
And how do you see yourself in the new generation of rappers with the Kendrick, the Drake?
I see myself as a pioneer in the game. I see Drake as a pioneer in the game, and people like Lil Wayne. And there's only certain people who really come and define their generation, other than being a part of their generation. And it's cool to be a part of it as well. But this is how I see myself, as a leader and somebody who changes things and doesn't just follow.
Even all my problems at the door, pouring up. Soon as you think it's enough, they bring in more. Hanging on to what niggas told me, get your paper up. You work hard for what you got, they can never take it from you. All you need is a little patience, let me demonstrate.
Yo, what up? It's Wiz Khalifa right here with Booska-P.com.
Taking shots, Gin got me faded. If I get back to your spot, won't know how I made it. Now I made my way in the game. So much money, don't know how niggas staying the same. I'm too straight, I get high all day, I take it straight to the brain. I stay fly all week, like 7 days on a plane. Came here to spend it and I leave with it. That KK roll up, let my team hit it. Some Bombay, let's sip till it's Mayday. That fuck shit don't play. I had so much champagne.